Remember that your ruling reason becomes unconquerable when it rallies and relies on itself, so that it won't do anything contrary to its own will, even if its position is irrational. How much more unconquerable if its judgments are careful and made rationally? Therefore, the mind freed from passion is an impenetrable fortress. A person has no more secure place of refuge for all time. So my biggest takeaway from today's quote is being so consistent that it feels weird to not do that specific task. And so what that looks like today for me is I make sure in my routine that the first hour of my workday is dedicated to deep work. Meaning I'm going right into phone calls, emails, deliverables for the day, and I don't have my first cup of coffee until that first hour is done. And this practice has been so consistent this year that it feels weird to not do work right away, which is awesome, because last year I did have trouble with this, where some days I would start earlier, some days I would start later. I'd make some small talk, chat with some coworkers, have a cup of coffee. But since I've been more consistent with this routine, I kind of feel weird if I'm not working right away, which is great for something like sales, where time kills deals, you're trying to work with a sense of urgency. And it's also flowed to other areas too, right? When I think back to kickboxing, something I do, and getting back into it, I'm kind of seeing the power of not missing classes, right? Being consistent every single time, and that makes you better at that sport. And so to tie the two together, the common theme being consistency, having that routine, and make sure that it's so ingrained that it feels weird is something that's really helped me this year in terms of succeeding in both those elements of sales and kickboxing. So hoping to keep that trend of consistency. Uploading these videos is a form of that as well. So that is the Tuesday update. On to Wednesday.